Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr, this time again with our Crusader background. And with what I did in the off, which I haven't showed on camera, actually on recording, that I switched from the through auto gun to the less gun. We have received the less gun with the weekly rewards, or from the weekly rewards, so that's actually quite nice. It does a little bit more damage. As you can see, our power rating doesn't change. I thought it changed a little bit, didn't. But that is quite cool. I have to say I prefer the less gun over the auto gun, so that is actually quite nice. So thumbs up for me for that. And we will go on with the priority assignment, but let's take whether we can actually hunt down the Martyr and take down, or not take down, but find the tech priest. Power rating wise, this is absolutely perfect. So let's dive in. Subject: deserters, hostage rescue. I set up a meeting and let my contracts spread the word about a potential beneficial trade. The federal beasts responded swiftly. I'll prepare an ambush and deal with them immediately. Threats: stationary rebel engine. Objectives: clear the entire area of hostiles. To complete the mission, exterminate all enemies.
Between the stars, the ancient unseen enemies of mankind wait and hunger. Be strong and give them no quarter.
Alright, that will do. I honestly don't quite... I'm a little bit surprised that we are currently, right now, are actually playing a purge. I thought if I don't know, I thought that was the mission where we are actually freeing the tech priest. And I am so sure that that actually was no purge. But anyhow, that is just for me fine right now. The mission type shouldn't matter right now. So a purge is as good as anything else up ahead. Then let's take them down. As you can see, it is, you know, a little bit more difficult to kill them, although the power rating is beneath our, is not at our power rating with the 130. It is, you know, above our, no, beneath our power rating, but just 5 points. So of course the enemies can still do damage to us. That is, you know, that is something you can't change. And I rock through skulls there. Yes, nicely done. Again, I oversaw them. The usual thing, you know, that just happens if you are if you are me. That just is the usual thing to happen. So let's take him down, those guys too, and then we have done at least this little room. I will of course take the chest with me. And well, we have cleared at least a little bit out. As you know, as I said before, purges are not my favorite kind of mission, but you know, I just still do them because, you know, the game is fun, so most missions are actually fun. The good thing is we at least have plus 1% damage and minus 2 damage suffered. That is quite nice for us. I enjoy that quite intensely. That is actually not the usual case mostly, or that is at least most missions I've played are at a higher power rating than we self actually are, but that shall not be the point right here. So let's kill him. As you can see, although we have 2 less pistols, which are normally, at least what I've noticed, quite good against armored targets. I have the feeling not as good as, for example, a plasma pistol or a inferno pistol. Of course they are way better there, but I think through their rate of fire of those 2 pistols, they are quite good against armored targets. We still, if we go with my credo that you should have always one weapon that does AoE damage, which we have with the less gun. It does AoE damage, and you should have one weapon which does exclusive damage against armor targets. That is just what I, for myself, you know, everyone has its own tactic for the game and does it, you know, plays the game a little bit different. For me, it's, you know, heat-based weapons, particularly melter or melter gun and a bolter to combined, or a pistol. You know, there's just one AoE thing and one. I'm, you know, rambling a little away. You know, I hope you got the point there, what I wanted to say. But especially if you are cracking out shots like that, you can see that you do quite a lot of damage there. Let's see whether this grenade actually is any good against the stationary weapon there. Well, a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. And there is even the next target. Let's take it down. Although I have to say, the less gun seems to be quite nice against this guy as well. Let's test out the heat ray. Is it called like that? I forgot the name already. It is the aimed shot, the hot shot. Yes. The good part about the hot shot is that its damage increases over time. That is quite insane. If you remember from StarCraft 2, the void ray, a little bit like that. That is actually a nice, neat little thing. But as you can see, it works, I think, quite well. We have been down in health 2 times by now, but that is usual with the amount of fire we are actually currently receiving, which is quite insane. Anyhow, we will then quickly take those little guys out here. Die, you as well, and gone they are. Still, we have a inoculator refill there, so that makes the mission oh so easier for the end. Let's take those guys down, and he of course hit us. I get down some help. I have to say, of course, once the big guy there is in close combat, of course the sentry gun is, yeah, I don't want to say garbage, but you know, 1 or 2 hits of the Bulgrid there actually can take down the sentry gun pretty damn fast. That is what you have to get used to. And I'm falling back right now, not because I particularly like falling back, but there I can use our sentry gun to our advantage in order to kill those guys a little bit faster, and then they are. That is quite nice. I take the inoculator, I take those guys down. The plan is that I refill our inoculators once we are out of this room. It feels like we are finding quite a lot of equipment, but honestly that feeling I have had before, and I was really happy, you know, oh yes, we found so much equipment, and in the end we didn't find much. That was a little bit weird, but anyhow, that's just the game at the current state. Maybe I am just confused there. And guys, for you, if you actually want to see a little bit warmer action, not particularly 40k action, but warmer action, Warhammer Vermintide 2 came out yesterday, and the first 2 episodes are actually, when this game is released, the second episode of Vermintide is released as well. So if you want to have some more Warhammer action, you can find it on this channel. Anyhow, back to the game. The web is such that is sometimes the enemies hold up so much that is often really insane. So please die. Down he is. Oh, a nice power axe. The last guy, how do we kill him? I think we have to regenerate, and during we regenerate I go around and attack him from the other side, so we can take him to our sentry gun to take them down a little bit easier, at least so the plan for now. So So bringing him down. Nice, like so. A little hot shot there. Down he is. Come on, just die. Oh, what am I doing? I'm talking about getting him to our sentry gun and not doing it. That was a little bit stupid. Sorry, guys. So, but it worked out like so as well. We, of course, are going to take the Shane sword with us. That is pretty damn important. And one more time going straight. Yes, we have already killed more enemies that are actually before us. That always is nice. So then let's take down the big guy. And then the smaller guys on the side. Taking back some AoE damage. Going back to AoE damage, I wanted to say there. So that is a thing which I found out, you know, the last couple of months actually. Not, you know, not find out, but at least I'm having the feeling that on certain maps you really have a high density of armored targets. And with armored targets, of course, I meant the Balgrin there. On some maps, you know, you have 1-2 Balgrins or a Reborn Marauder, whatever, and then it's gone. And then other maps like that, in every bloody room there's actually a Reborn Marauder. That is pretty sick, I have to say. So he's down. And the last guy there shall fall as well. Here we get into this room. And again, a Ogrin. How convenient. Please come to me. I misthrew the grenade there. That's actually quite nice that they walk into you. I think there's a little graphical error. But anyhow, I'm digging it. So he can't do anything. And down he is. Now back to the less gun and hot-shotting them enemies to death. And these guys are down. And he shall fall as well. Nicely, nicely, nicely. So one big room remains. So this purge doesn't take too long, you know. That was always is one thing at least that why I don't like the purge per se, because often, very often, they just drag on, and you are in your episode over 20 minutes, which I don't always want to do, because I got the feedback that many people don't like longer episodes, or I tend to get, you know, to shorter episodes around 12 to 15 minutes.
You are no Astartes, but you can certainly fight, Inquisitor.
Well, I hope that. So guys, if you have feedback to the length of the episodes, what I should do, then, well, leave me a comment and I will hopefully, you know, tell you something back. Those guys down. I have to say I haven't actually put the sentry gun right there, but anyhow. So now that grenade, that should actually be an amazing hit, and it was. It's nice. That guy down. 3 enemies remaining, and I think 2 of them are actually Balgrins. So let's find that out. Okay, can we get him to the sentry gun? Come on, here I am. Come closer. No, obviously not. And there you see, with all the little numbers there, how fast his HP can come down. Not luckily, sometimes I have the feeling that isn't going that fast, but let's do the normal. Come on, shoot! Down he is, getting the eye plant, and one more Ogrin there. And he is being shot at with a sentry gun and 2 pistols. So
today is a good day.
I know, thank you very much. And we made it, we are through. Although there was nothing story-wise, that is what is confusing me, at least a tiny little bit here. So, some nice... Okay, we did the priority assignment. Sorry guys, I thought we were doing the story mission. Anyhow, that's not the point now. Mission completed, successful. I have anti-imperial elements in custody. I won't rest until they have seen the errors of their ways and revealed where their main hideout of the feral beast is located. Alright, that was good, we did it. Next step, the subjects in custody decided to help the investigation and revealed the location of the hideout. I must decide now how to proceed. I could lure out the feral beast with a well-placed but fake distress signal. I could attack their hideout and eliminate these shameful deserters on my own. I'll lure out the feral beast by sending a fake distress call to their hideout, while their main forces are away. I'll send in an extraction team for the kidnapped tech priest, and I think I go with that. And that, guys, actually right now brings us to the end of this episode, and as usual, I really thank you for watching, guys, you beautiful people. And if you enjoyed this episode, please guys give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and well, I will see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.